Would you like to know how to stop collection calls and regain control over your finances? Do you lay awake at night wondering how to make ends meet and provide for your family? Are you tired of working hard every day and still not being able to pay off your bills? Maybe you feel like your financial hole is getting deeper and deeper with each passing month. Hi, I'm Sarita Stewart, a bankruptcy attorney in Richmond, Virginia. As an attorney, I constantly see people who have struggled unnecessarily for months or even years trying to tread water by robbing Peter to pay Paul and never being able to get ahead. Today, I'm going to explain the number one secret about bankruptcy and show you how it can help turn your life around and allow you to start saving money instead of spending more than you make each month. So often, we can all be too proud for our own good, meaning we work hard, we take pride in our integrity and our accomplishments. However, we sometimes think there is some stigma to filing for bankruptcy, even if we run into financial trouble. Maybe you've had an unexpected life change that had a major negative impact on your finances. Maybe something devastating, like a loss of a family member or a divorce. Maybe you lost a job or were laid off and haven't been able to find suitable employment. Maybe you or a family member has recently suffered an illness. We all know how out of control medical bills can be. Even one trip to the emergency room can cost thousands of dollars. It's not your fault. Unfortunately, many of us in this situation simply put our heads down and just struggle and suffer through. Some individuals never find themselves able to plan ahead and their family life suffers. Don't let this happen to you. If you're struggling each month to pay your bills and you have more debt than you can pay, relief may be available. When you learn this number one secret about filing for bankruptcy, you just might be surprised. Before I get to that, I want to share two things that often keep clients from obtaining the financial relief they need and deserve. I'm going to identify these things, and if they apply to you, then I want you to let go of these barriers that might be holding you hostage in your financial life. First, and this is a big one, is the fear of what others think about bankruptcy. This is sometimes a big one for people to overcome. To help you out, I want you to consider this question. Is there anyone in your circle, including family and friends, that is willing and able to pay your bills or provide financial security for you or your family? Usually, the answer is no. Now, some family and friends may mean well and would want to do whatever they can to help you out. But can they take on all the debt that you currently have? And if they could, would they? If no one is knocking down your door to take on your financial obligations, then I'm sorry to say, you just can't worry about what others think. No one else knows your finances like you. The second common barrier that I find to finding relief is the misguided hope that things will somehow just get better. Many people in financial struggle have been there for so long that it has become a way of life. They bury their heads in the sand and wish the problem to go away. In today's climate, many collectors are relentless. They will not stop calling you. And if they do, it may only be because they are about to serve you with court papers and try to get a judgment against you. The problem will not just go away. Now, if you're ready to put those barriers behind you and start taking control of your financial life, I want to share this number one secret with you. The number one secret about filing for bankruptcy is that it can actually improve your credit in the long run. Many people have this deep concern or even a fear of what bankruptcy can do to your credit. How many times have you heard that a bankruptcy stays on your credit report for 10 years? What they don't tell you is that most negative things stay on your credit report for years, not just bankruptcies. Late payments, collection accounts, and foreclosures can remain for 7 years. In some cases, even collection accounts that have been paid can remain on your report for up to 7 years. This means that if you have several negative items on your report that are not improving, it might make sense to reset the clock by filing for relief. Many consumers find that after filing bankruptcy, their credit score can even actually improve because it stops the bleeding, so to speak. So instead of having 10 or 15 negative items being reported every month, you can possibly have some positive items reporting as you rebuild your credit strategically. Maybe you have tried borrowing from friends or family, or maybe you've taken a loan against your 401k or even taken out a second mortgage. Maybe you've even tried payday loans once or twice and ended up paying interest at tremendous rates. If so, I must tell you that you can find relief. So, maybe life has thrown you a few curveballs. Maybe you didn't make every correct financial decision along the way. Maybe the rug was pulled out from underneath you and you've been losing sleep over not being able to make ends meet. If any of this speaks to you, then I want you to know you are in the right place. So now that you know a little bit more about bankruptcy, and now that you've learned the #1 secret, I want to share one last thing with you. One thing people don't often realize is that the bankruptcy code was designed for good people just like you. It is for hard-working individuals who have found themselves in a financial pit due to a combination, maybe, of bad circumstances or even some bad choices. But life doesn't have to be this way. Most importantly, if you're in the situation, it doesn't have to stay this way. I have worked with former military personnel, retirees, government employees, truck drivers, school teachers, nurses, construction workers, and everyday people just like you and me who need financial relief. Now is the time to discuss your personal situation, gain control over your finances, and explore your options. Sometimes bankruptcy is not the right fit, but sometimes it is. You will never know if you don't get the answers you need. Now is your time to finally breathe again. It's your time to be able to stop working countless hours of overtime. It's your time to think about planning a much-needed vacation without feeling too stressed or guilty about using some of your hard-earned money actually on yourself. Before you make that next payment on your credit card, let's see what we can do to make your money work for you. I want you to click the link below, which will allow you to schedule a personalized consultation with my firm. We'll sit down together and discuss your specific needs and circumstances. There is a consultation fee of $50, but if you secure your appointment right now, I will apply a $50 credit to any services you decide to retain with us with respect to your debt. I look forward to working with you. Thanks for watching the video.